Okay, continuing with what should be in your relationship toolbox. What skills, what concepts, what principles that you can apply. I am very, very big on practicality. They have to be something that's very practical to apply. And once you do implement them, the more often and the more frequently that you're aware and that you consciously use these tools, the more fortified they will be, the stronger they will be, the more mastery you will gain just in the using of them. So today I want to talk about the 3 A's. You might have heard me talk about this before. This comes from a book by Les Giblin, how to have power and confidence in how to have confidence and power in dealing with people. It's an amazing book. It's a sales book, but inside of that was this little gem on the 3 A's of accepting, approving, and appreciating people, and how it brings almost like velvet or soothing or salve to any relationship, even one that's troubled. So let's just start with accepting. Accepting doesn't mean anything more than you just accept the situation the way that it is. You accept the person as they are. You know, your your discontent with something that they're doing or something that's happened doesn't change what they did or that it's happened, or doesn't change them. So acceptance has to be that you just accept. I accept that this is the current situation. The next stage you want to move immediately to is approval. Now, a lot of people balk at this because they think, well, I can't make right what he did that was wrong. And that's not what I mean by approval. What's meant by approval is that you find something about the person to approve of. So you just find something about him or her or the situation to find approval with, but hopefully with the person. And it might be something unrelated to the way that they treated you. It could be a family member, and maybe they didn't treat you well, but in this particular situation, or they don't generally treat you well, or maybe they're disrespectful. You can find that. But on the other side of that coin, they're an amazing mother, or they're an amazing father. Like, they're just wonderful, or they're great to their parents, or, you know, any number of things. Nobody's 100% wrong. So it's helping us to find things about the person, to look at them a little bit more holistically and find something about them to approve of, because what that does is it shifts the energy. It just shifts the energy. And once the energy is shifted, then you step in with the 3rd A, which is appreciation, and you find something about them to appreciate. And if it's a natural thing to tell them, then you tell them. Or if it's a natural thing to tell others, then you tell others. But you appreciate. You say, you know, I accept that. I accept that my husband sniped at me, and that he's always taking it out on me. I accept that about him. I know, here goes into approval, I know that he's a really hard worker and he carries a lot on his shoulders. And now you go to appreciate. That was approval. Now you go to appreciate, which is, and I really appreciate how well he provides for the family. You've shifted the energy. You've shifted the energy. You're no longer focused on what was done to you or the downside of that person's actions. There's, of course, a lot more tools in the toolbox, but these 3 are absolutely magic. Accept, approve, and appreciate. Try it. Just validate it for yourself. It will shift your energy, which makes the way that you come into the relationship different. It'll be just different than how you showed up. If there was a confrontation, if you come into the relationship and you're kind of like, if you're misted with approval, the energy is different. If you're misted with appreciation, the energy is different. These 3 A's work the best when they're used as a tool set, which means you apply, accept, then approve, then appreciate. I'll be back tomorrow with another tool for your toolbox.